Chapter 9. And he said to them, Truly I say to you, there are some here who will have no taste of death till they see the kingdom of God come with power.
他对他们说，我实在告诉你们，这里有一些人，要等到看见神的国大能降临。
And after 6 days Jesus took with him Peter and James and John, and made them go up with him into a high mountain by themselves, and he was changed in form before them, and his clothing became shining, very white, as no cleaner on earth would make it.
才肯尝死的滋味。过了6日，耶稣带着彼得、雅各、约翰，叫他们自己和他一同上了一座高山，在他们面前变了形，他的衣服也变得光亮，非常洁白，是世上任何清洁剂都做不到的。
And there came before them Elijah with Moses, and they were talking with Jesus. And Peter said to Jesus, Master, it is good for us to be here, and let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah.
又有以利亚和摩西在他们面前，他们正和耶稣说话。彼得对耶稣说：“主人，我们在这里是好的，让我们搭3个帐篷，一个给你，一个给摩西，一个给以利亚。”
Because he was not certain what to say, for they were in great fear. And a cloud came over them, and a voice came out of the cloud, saying, This is my dearly loved Son, give ear to him.
因为他不确定该说什么，因为他们非常害怕。有云彩在他们头上，有声音从云彩里出来，说：“这是我的爱子，请听他。”
And suddenly looking round about, they saw no one any longer, but Jesus only with themselves. And while they were coming down from the mountain, he gave them orders not to give word to any man of the things they had seen, till the Son of Man had come back from the dead.
他们忽然向四周观看，不再看见任何人，只看见耶稣和他们自己在一起。他们从山上下来的时候，耶稣吩咐他们，不要把所看见的事告诉人，直到人子从死里复活。
And they kept the saying, questioning among themselves what the coming back from the dead might be. And they put a question to him, saying, Why do the scribes say that Elijah has to come first?
他们就守着这话，彼此问那从死里复活的事是什么。他们就问他说：“文士为什么说以利亚要先来呢？”
And he said to them, Truly, Elijah does come first, and puts all things in order. And how is it said in the writings that the Son of Man will go through much sorrow and be made as nothing? But I say to you that Elijah has come, and they have done to him whatever they were pleased to do, even as the writings say about him.
他对他们说：“的确，以利亚是先来的，把万事都安排好了。经上怎么说，人子要经过许多愁苦，变成无有呢？但我告诉你们，以利亚已经来了，他们对他做了他们所愿意做的事，就像经上说的那样。”
And when they came to the disciples, they saw a great mass of people about them, and scribes questioning them. And straightway all the people, when they saw him, were full of wonder, and running to him, gave him worship.
到了门徒那里，见有一大群人围着他们，还有文士在问他们。众人一看见他，就满心稀奇，跑到他面前，给他做礼拜。
And he said, What are you questioning them about? And one of the number said to him in answer, Master, I came to you with my son, who has in him a spirit which takes away his power of talking.
他说：“你问他们什么事呢？”其中有一个人对他说：“主人，我带着我的儿子来见你，他身上有一种灵，夺去他说话的能力。”
And wherever it takes him, it puts him down violently, streaming at the lips and twisted with pain, and his strength goes from him. And I made a request to your disciples to send it out, and they were not able.
我向你的门徒请求把他赶出去，他们却不能。
And he said to them in answer, O generation without faith, how long will I have to be with you? How long will I put up with you? Let him come to me.
他回答他们说：“没有信心的世代呢，我还要与你们同在多久呢？我还要忍耐多久呢？让他到我这里来。”
And they took him to him, and when he saw him, the spirit in him straightway became violent, and he went down on the earth, rolling about and streaming at the lips. And Jesus questioning the father said, How long has he been like this? And he said, From a child.
他们就把他带到他那里去，他一看见他，里面的灵就发狂了，就在地上滚来滚去，嘴唇流泪。耶稣问那父亲说：“他这样有多久了？”他说：“从小孩子起。”
And frequently it has sent him into the fire and into the water, for his destruction. But if you are able to do anything, have pity on us, and give us help. And Jesus said to him, If you are able. All things are possible to him who has faith.
常常把他打入火里，又打入水里，要害他。你若有能力，就怜悯我们，给我们帮助。耶稣对他说，你若能行，有信心的人，凡事都能做到。
Straightway the father of the child gave a cry, saying, I have faith, make my feeble faith stronger.
那孩子的父亲就直喊，说，我有信心，求你使我这软弱的信心更强。
And when Jesus saw that the people came running together, he gave orders to the unclean spirit, saying to him, You, spirit, who are the cause of his loss of voice and hearing, I say to you, come out of him, and never again go into him.
耶稣看见众人都跑过来，就吩咐那污鬼说，你这污鬼，是他失声失聪的原因，我告诉你，从他身上出来，不要再进他里面去。
And after crying out and shaking him violently, it came out, and the child became like one dead, so that most of them said, He is dead.
喊了几声，又猛烈地摇动他，那鬼就出来了，那孩子就像死了一样，所以他们中大多数人都说，他死了。
But Jesus took him by the hand, lifting him up, and he got up. And when he had gone into the house, his disciples said to him privately, Why were we unable to send it out? And he said to them, Nothing will make this sort come out but prayer.
但耶稣拉着他的手，把他扶起来，他就起来了。他进了屋子，门徒私下对他说，我们为什么不能把他送出去呢？他说，除了祷告，没有什么能使这种东西出来的。
And they went out from there, through Galilee, and it was his desire that no man might have knowledge of it, for he was giving his disciples teaching, and saying to them, The Son of Man is given up into the hands of men, and they will put him to death, and when he is dead, after 3 days he will come back from the dead.
他们就从那里出去，经过加利利。他的意思是不要让人知道，因为他教训门徒，对他们说，人子被交在人手里，他们要把他打死。他死了以后，3天后要从死里复活。
But the saying was not clear to them, and they were in fear of questioning him about it. And they came to Capernaum, and when he was in the house, he put the question to them, What were you talking about on the way?
但这话他们听不明白，也不敢问他。他们到了加百农，他在家里的时候，就问他们说，你们在路上说什么呢？
But they said nothing, because they had had an argument between themselves on the way, about who was the greatest. And seating himself, he made the 12 come to him, and he said to them, If any man has the desire to be first, he will be last of all and servant of all.
他们却不说，因为他们在路上彼此争论，说谁是最大的。就自己坐着，叫12个人到他那里去，对他们说，人若有心要做第一，就必在众人中做末后，做众人的仆人。
And he took a little child, and put him in the middle of them, and taking him in his arms, he said to them, Whoever will give honor to one such little child in my name, gives honor to me, and whoever gives honor to me, gives honor not to me, but to him who sent me.
他又拿了一个小孩子，放在他们中间，抱着他对他们说，凡奉我的名给这样一个小孩子荣耀的，就是给我荣耀了。凡给我荣耀的，不是给我荣耀，乃是给那差我来的。
John said to him, Master, we saw one driving out evil spirits in your name, and we said that he might not, because he is not one of us. But Jesus said, Say not so, for there is no man who will do a great work in my name, and be able at the same time to say evil of me. He who is not against us is for us.
约翰对他说，主人，我们看见有一个人奉你的名赶鬼，我们说他不能这样，因为他不是我们的人。因为没有一个人既要奉我的名做大功，又能说我的坏话。那不反对我们的，就是支持我们。
Whoever gives you a cup of water, because you are Christ's, truly I say to you, he will in no way be without his reward. And whoever is a cause of trouble to one of these little ones who have faith in me, it would be better for him if a great stone was put round his neck and he was dropped into the sea.
凡因你是基督的人，给你一杯水的，我实在告诉你，他绝不至于没有赏赐。凡给这些信我的小弟兄中的一个人添麻烦的，倒不如用一块大石头围着他的脖子，把他丢在海里。
And if your hand is a cause of trouble to you, let it be cut off. It is better for you to go into life with one hand than to have 2 hands and go into hell, into the eternal fire.
如果你的手给你带来麻烦，就把它砍掉，你用1只手去生活，总比有2只手去地狱去永活好。
And if your foot is a cause of trouble to you, let it be cut off. It is better for you to go into life with one foot than to have 2 feet and go into hell.
如果你的脚给你带来麻烦，就把它砍掉。你用1只脚去生活，总比有2只脚去地狱好。
And if your eye is a cause of trouble to you, take it out. It is better for you to go into the kingdom of God with one eye than, having 2 eyes, to go into hell.
如果你的眼睛给你带来麻烦，就把它摘下来。你带着1只眼睛进神的国，总比有2只眼睛下地狱好。
Where their worm is ever living and the fire is not put out. Everyone will be salted with fire. Salt is good, but if the taste goes from it, how will you make it salt again?
在那里他们的虫子永远活着，火也不灭。每个人都将被火腌制，